This video is being brought to you by Satisfy Gaming. Make playing your Switch in portable mode super ergonomic with the Satisfy Gaming grips. They also have case and grip bundles that let you keep the grip on your Switch and store it safely in their high quality cases. These grips make using your Switch in portable mode as comfortable as a Pro Controller. Use the code ReviewTech10 to save 10% off your entire order. Link below in the description.
Hey everybody, Rich of ReviewTech USA here, and I have the new Core i9 9900KS. It's not really new, it's just been 9900Ks from Intel that all of the cores can run at 5 gigahertz at once. And next Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, November 9th, I will be building a gaming PC around this processor live on this main channel. I'll have a link below in this video to that live stream so you could actually click on it and wait for it and get a reminder for it. And you can come watch me build a computer live. No editing, so you can expose me if I screw up. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait for the exposed videos. See you then. Skip it up and that up. So yesterday I posted a video discussing J. Allen Brack, the CEO of Blizzard Entertainment's apology that he gave at BlizzCon 2019. And it seemed sincere, but it's too little too late. It didn't stop protesters. He did that apology after his back was against the wall and his decision to suspend Blitzchung was wildly unpopular. He had Hearthstone casters quit, and it's just been a mess for Blizzard. So he had to give that apology, and he had to seem as sincere as possible. But guess what? He's full of crap. It isn't sincere at all. Because remember how he said during his interview that actions speak louder than words? Well, actions do speak louder than words, and his apology is not sincere at all. He was full of it.
We will do better going forward. But our actions are going to matter more than any of these words.
So the Blizzard CEO was being interviewed by PC Gamer, and he clarified why the suspension of the Hearthstone pro player Blitzchung and the two casters happened to begin with. And this is what he had to say, and he explains basically why he didn't go back on the suspension completely. I wanted to revisit the statement you made at the beginning of the opening ceremony yesterday. You said Blizzard is committed to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways and all kinds of places. And you made a commitment to do better going forward and that your actions are going to matter more than words do. Are you going to be repealing the punishment against Blitzchung and the two Taiwanese casters involved in this incident? The CEO responds with, "We are not." And then PC Gamer asks, why? And this is what J. Allen Brack has to say. So one of the things that we talked about in the commitment to expression about all kinds of ways and all kinds of places is the fact that we're huge believers in free speech and we're huge believers in free expression. We have a long history of that being part of the culture of the company for employees. That's certainly part of the culture of the relationship that we have with the community. And so employees are free to post on their social media accounts. If you think about the people that we have that are esports athletes or grandmasters or anyone who is participating in esports, they're free to say and do whatever they want on their social channels. Remember that phrase there because I'm about to prove it wrong. I feel like we have a far more open set of guidelines and policies than really any other traditional sport that takes a view around making sure that all of the people stay on message. And so that's how we think about free expression and how we've contextualized it. We want the official broadcasts, which are a small percentage of the overall content that gets created, to be about the games. And we want those to be focused on the games. Again, it's not about the content of Blitzchung's message. It's about the fact that it was not around the games. If we hadn't taken action, if we hadn't done something, you can imagine the trail that would be in our future around doing interviews. They would become times for people to make a statement about whatever they wanted to on whatever issue. That's just a path we don't want to go down. We really want the content of those official broadcasts to be focused on the games and keep that focus. So you heard J. Allen Brack. If you're an esports player and you want to express your political beliefs on your own personal Twitter, go ahead, right? Go ahead, that's fine. Oh wait, it's not. He's full of crap, and I could prove it. Now there's an Overwatch League coach named Justin Jane Conroy who actually posted his support for Blitzchung on Twitter. The tweet is gone now, but here's a screen cap of it, and this is what he had to say. While I recognize the right that Blizzard Entertainment has to enforce their rules and standards on competitors such as Blitzchung, I condemn the censorship and severity of consequences brought against an individual who is campaigning for a human rights social movement. Now the tweet is gone, and you just had the CEO of Blizzard say, hey, on your personal Twitter accounts, you could express whatever political viewpoints you want. We're okay with that. Just when we're casting and when there's events, just keep it about the game. So that tweet shouldn't be a problem, right? Nope. He had to take the tweet down, and it was Blizzard that made him do it. Now you're probably wondering, Rich, how can it be proven that this tweet that Justin Conroy put up had to be taken down because Blizzard told him to? Well, I'm going to read it to you now. Although it was initially up in the air as to whether or not Jane was forced to delete the tweet or did so of his own volition, a report from the Dallas Morning News confirms that he was directed by Blizzard to remove the critical tweet. Now, just so you know chronology, this is before J. Allen Brock gave out his apology, but this is well after everything happened with Blitzchung and Blizzard knew about the outrage. So they're not, it's just a facade. The apology's a facade. If J. Allen Brock meant the apology, he would have apologized sooner. It wouldn't have taken the outrage that the whole community showed to Blizzard for him to do that apology. They're worried about losing China. They're worried about losing money over there. They want to make sure that communist government is happy, so they keep making cha-ching that cash. And they're trying to have two faces on. They're trying to have, oh, we believe in free speech to the United States, and then they're trying to kiss China's ass at the same time, and they're failing miserably on both ends. Asking Jane to remove his tweet is proof of that. Blizzard, you gotta either just admit that you have serious financial interest in China and you're trying to appease them, or you have to turn your back to China, because you can't pretend to be both right now, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to pretend you're all about free speech to everyone who's angry in the States, and you're trying to kiss China's ass at the same time. This is proof of it. This is proof. What you just did to Justin Conroy a few days before BlizzCon 2019 shows that you haven't changed your mind. You're still trying to stifle criticism towards China right now. It's black and white. There's nothing else you could say. And you're just going to make people angry on both sides. You're going to make China angry, and you're going to make people in the States angry, and in the end, you're going to have nobody. So you need to pick a side. And I hope to God you pick the side where everyone is pro freedom of speech and freedom of expression. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. This is bigger than Blizzard.